We are back on the coping box, and today was another group session, mostly just doing tricks that I know already, that I do pretty well. Staying within my comfort zone, trying to build my confidence back after a couple rough sessions. And right off the bat, I was feeling pretty good. It's probably the quickest that I got a soul grind all the way off the end. Usually it takes me probably 4, 5, 6 attempts. First try on the acid grind right off the end. I got a triple switch up this session that felt really good. Did my top side tricks, both feet. I believe I got them all first try. Well, not all of them. I got both top acids with both feet, top sole. It's a pretty good session. I enjoyed it. There's really not too much to say. That P-Star felt alright, but I believe I get a better one after watching Jimmy do his right there. That top sole was nice. Oh yeah, this is my nice P-Star, I think. Yeah, that felt good. Super hot and humid this day. My energy wasn't super high, but I was feeling good.
Just ravishing every spot with unbalanced switch-ups.
I told myself that I wanted to do basically all my single tricks before getting into switch-ups. So that's what we did. I'm starting to get a lot more on top of my tricks ever since I started skating rails. I don't know if skating rails particularly has anything to do with it because they are pretty easy to lock in, but I'm just thinking about getting on top of it more because I know I'm gonna need to when I skate rails. For some reason, even though flat ledges are technically harder to stay on top of, I don't really have as much issue staying on top of them because you need to get on top of it just to lock in. And then once you're there, you just hold it. With rails and coping, you can start locking in a spot where you're not really as deep as you should be. If that makes sense. That's a nice back torque. I need to start working on my back torques again. I basically stopped doing them altogether since I made this big long box. I noticed that there's a handful of tricks that I've completely stopped working on. My Macchio, my Christ Macchio, my front Royale, and a few other tricks I basically don't do anymore because I feel like I can't hold them as well as I'd like to on this big long box. And my process a lot of the times is I do something on the box a bunch of times until I feel comfortable with it, and then I take it to other obstacles. So now that the box that I'm skating is so much longer and a bit taller than the old box that I skated, I've been doing a lot of working on the tricks that I do know, and there's been a lot of switch ups, but there's a few tricks, especially the 1 foot tricks, that I've kind of left out of my bag. They weren't really good before, but I was still able to do them on a 12-foot box. But now that I got a 15-footer, those 3 extra feet exposed my lack of balance on back torques. I think I've done 1 on the whole box. And I was like falling off towards the last couple feet. I can do it into switch ups pretty well, but he starts going off at this point in the session. Tons of crazy switch ups, doing them both ways with both feet. It's just I don't even know how your brain can work like that. That felt really good. Everyone's skating something different today. I'm in the Omnis with the blade supply sole plates. And I know how I've said in the past that Jeff told me that blade supply soles are kind of slow on PVC, but they really weren't that bad. Everybody was sliding pretty quick on PVC this day. He's on a brand new pair of Aeons. And those are known to be pretty slow soles, and that was sliding fine as well. So that trick I actually requested. I was like, can you do those same side Royale to Farves? That's crazy. And then he does that, which is like Royale to true spin top sole. A lot of people say that trick is very similar to a back Farve, a true spin top sole. But it doesn't seem like it. At this point, everybody's doing some cool switch ups, messing around. That's gonna be it from the commentary today. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the session and have been enjoying all the videos lately. I'll probably get back to commentating the videos live and in person, but on the group sessions, you know, I like to keep the focus on the group. You're definitely gonna want to keep watching, because this is when the session really starts to kick up and I start doing all my switch ups and everybody's really warm and starts doing cool stuff. With that being said, tomorrow I'm skating in the morning, probably gonna do some rail skating, and I will see you guys there. Peace out. My feet also haven't hurt at all. Towards the beginning of the session, when I first put them on, they hurt a little bit, but pretty much good to go after that. So if you happen to still be watching, I appreciate it. That's a little insight on Myfit right now. It feels amazing.